The common denominator to getting work done around the world is people. Each day, all over the world, billions of people work in various professions or study in colleges and universities. They excel at different skills and create meaningful connections with one another. Our world couldn't exist any other way.
The more people can learn, the more effective they will be at any task they undertake. Determining the level of a person's knowledge, as well as the consistency of their performance competency, is what Prometric does every day. We support and encourage economic growth through public confidence in those who represent themselves as skilled.
Many different types of organizations, whether they are academic institutions, corporations, government agencies, or nonprofit associations, need to develop ways of evaluating the knowledge of individual test takers to help them determine which people know the right stuff, or exhibit the right skill, or demonstrate the right competencies to keep driving the economy forward.
I've always wanted to be a teacher. Helping children learn and grow, it makes me happy to teach them new things about life. I think being a teacher is one of the most important jobs in the world. My school system takes their responsibility to provide the best person for the job very seriously. Today, I'm going to take the test that will prove my knowledge and allow me to take the next step up in my teaching career.
Establishing standards of knowledge and then evaluating that knowledge as it pertains to people performing the critical day-to-day tasks that keep our world working is how Prometric contributes to our global society. Whether you call it licensure, certification, assessment, or simply testing, the common thread is that we are measuring knowledge compared against a standard.
Take a moment to look around and notice all the different types of people that you trust to do their jobs every day. You want the buildings you're in to be safe, the products you buy to be reliable, and the services you receive to be of value. All these expectations are based on people being qualified for their jobs.
When people trust you enough to manage their financial lives, that's a huge responsibility. Now more than ever, I want to do everything I can to earn that trust by doing the best I possibly can for my clients. Getting on top of educational requirements is critical both for me and for my employer. Getting certified and staying certified helps me keep on top of my game.
For the past 25 years, along with our clients, we have been in the business of test development and delivery. We determine a group of activities that set the standards against which people are measured. Test takers are then required to demonstrate their level of knowledge through a test.
We realized at the outset that the future of evaluating knowledge would be computer-based testing. Prometric has invested hundreds of millions of dollars to create the world's largest computer-based network. It's one of the most sophisticated, secure, and reliable testing systems in the world. It is comprised of a series of individual networks across the globe, which are capable of delivering tests any day of the week, any week of the year. Today, Prometric is administering over 8 million tests a year in thousands of individual testing centers throughout 160 countries. We perform these services for over 450 of the most well-known global licensure, regulatory, and certification organizations in existence today.
Our clients span almost every market space that touches and connects the lives of billions of people every day. These organizations, through their work, enable individuals around the world to have a good life, to afford to feed their families, and to ensure that people, in fact, do what they say they can do.
Passing the driving theory test in Ireland isn't exactly a simple task. I love to drive, and I want to make my living on the roads. But before I can do that, I have to pass the DTT for trucks. Getting certified will open up valuable professional doors for me. Once I get through this exam, I'll be well positioned to get ahead and accomplish more with my life.
Our clients are best in class, and through the services provided by Prometric, they ensure that the people who take and pass their tests are qualified. Exams are administered in accordance with the highest quality standards, security, laws, and regulations to ensure every candidate has a similar testing experience at the center.
Each test center utilizes a highly secure and consistent process and employs strict security measures.
Only authorized staff are able to access the test content, and all work is performed on a dedicated and isolated file server. Tests are then delivered to test center locations only on the day of the testing. All other times they are stored at a centralized location in secure facilities.
After the test administration is completed, we collect exam information such as item statistics, test scores, and test taker demographics in order to provide our clients with comprehensive reports for analysis. All of this data is then safely stored and made accessible to our clients at any point for any application. The entire Prometric infrastructure is supported by a team of experts who manage every aspect of the system from our numerous operation centers around the globe. And every aspect of our global business is supported by 2,500 dedicated employees who make it their mission to ensure everything runs smoothly for our clients and candidates.
Computer science and new technology has always been a passion of mine for many years. I love learning new things and being able to apply new information to a technology that makes people's lives better. Makes me feel like I've accomplished something important with my life. The Systems Engineer Certification Program is a great way to prove your knowledge and be among the best in your field. I'm taking the next certification exam today so I can stay current and give myself and my employer real confidence in my abilities.
At Prometric, we are aware we provide a crucial service to the organizations whose tests we administer, and to the individuals whose careers and professional lives are vitally influenced by the testing process. We recognize that the tests we administer are extremely important to the candidates that come to us, and that lives are literally changed and affected by the results of those examinations. Therefore, we see it as our greatest responsibility to make sure that each and every candidate that comes to us is treated with dignity and respect. We also need to ensure that the knowledge we help to evaluate is accurate, relevant, and timely, and to guarantee that those who pass these tests know what they need to know to successfully perform in their careers or professions.
There are so many mission-critical examples where evaluating knowledge can ensure a positive outcome and where a lack of knowledge can create immense harm. Who would want to drive over a bridge if they knew that the engineer who designed it had not passed the relevant test and become licensed to practice his profession? Would anyone want to undergo heart surgery or put their child through it if the physician performing the surgery had not been licensed or wasn't skilled? At Prometric, we ensure that those people whom you trust to do their jobs have, in fact, earned that trust. Much of our work takes place behind the scenes, perfecting our network, refining our procedures and policies, and taking care of our candidates. But at the end of the day, we can see the results of our work in almost every aspect of society. We are proud of what we do here, and we know we make a difference. We will continue to provide excellent service to our clients, to the candidates who come to our testing centers, and to the society that depends on their knowledge.